Continuation of data collection. In last class we studied about different type of data and how we can prepare questionnaire. Okay, in that one the questionnaire may consist closed-ended or open-ended type of question. That one we studied in last class. Okay, then closed-ended question can either be a two-way question or a multiple choice question, means like yes or no question or multiple choice question. When there is a possibility more than two options, like multiple choice, we know what is multiple choice, then they can choose. Here on example is there, why did you sell your land? To pay off debt, to finance children's education, to invest in another property, any other, like that option will be there, they can answer easily. Okay, in case of closed-ended question, they are easy to use and score and codify for analysis. It will be easy. Means open-ended question example, what is your view about globalization? Like that open-ended question we can ask, then you can give some multiple choice, like that option you can give, but some limitation is there for multiple choice question, means it will restrict the answers by providing alternatives without the respondents may have answered differently. Means some limitation is there, restriction is there, that one is the another negative of the open-ended question. Next one, different type or mode of data collection. First one, like there are three basic way of collecting data. First one, personal interview, next one, mailing, survey and telephonic interview. We can collect this data in different ways. First one is personal interview and second one is mailing questionnaire or survey. Okay, then another one is telephonic interview. These are the main ways of collecting the data. Okay, now we can go to the personal interviews. Okay, in personal interview, it is a method which data are collecting personally. We are going to that person and we are collecting the information, means investigator or enumerator or researcher will go directly and will ask the question and will collect the data. Means what are the merits for this method? First one is originality. This data is original, and reliability, uniformity, because we are asking the data directly, we are asking the questions directly and we are getting the answer. Then accuracy, then related information, we can ask if they are telling any other answers, then we can ask the answers. And elastic, these answers are elastic. These are the speciality of the direct questionnaire. What are the demerit? Difficult to cover wide area. Suppose that person is staying in another country, then it is difficult to cover the wide area. That reason it is expensive. It is expensive and time consuming. Okay, this method is expensive and time consuming and it is costly. Then means if we need to go to another place, we need to spend money, we need to take ticket, like that it is costly. Okay, then next one is personal bias, means in that one we can ask directly that questions and we can ask what is our interest in, like that we, in that way we can ask the question and we can reach in answers. That one is personal bias. Then next one is limited coverage. Okay, if it is far, it's very difficult to go to that place and can we normally it will take more money and time consuming. This is the problem with personal interview. This method researcher will go directly and will conduct face-to-face interview with the respondent. Okay, here you can see on picture, in that they are conducting face-to-face interview. We can see like interview programs in TV, that things we can call as personal interviews. Okay, in personal interviews are preferred due to various reasons. Personal contact is made between respondent and the interviewer, and the interviewer has the opportunity to explaining each and everything. What is the benefit? The interviewer can ask every question, and the this investigator can ask every question. Interviewer can get opportunity to explain everything properly. The interviewer can request respondent to expand on answers that are particularly important. Okay, then misinterpretation and misunderstanding can avoid. That is the another benefit. Then demerit, it is expensive. It requires trained interviewers. Otherwise, what will happen? The interviewer will not ask all the question. Okay, then it will affect the survey. It takes longer time to complete the survey, and presence of the researcher may inhibit respondent from saying what they really think. Okay, these are the negative side of the personal interview. Then what is the merit? Accuracy. Personal interview have the accuracy that interviewer can explain each and everything. Then misinterpretation can avoid. These are the main benefits of this personal interview. Next one we can go to. Then this interviewing method also different types are there. Personal interview, we know personal interview means face-to-face interview. The personal interview can be structured or unstructured. Okay, then they can focus on some concept, they can reach in that assumption. Okay, these are the specialty of personal interview. Next one is telephonic interview. In this method, an interviewer obtains information by contacting people on the telephone to ask the question or views orally. He can call that person, and investigator can call that person and can ask the question directly. That one is the specialty of telephonic interview. Then in a telephone interview, the investigator asks question over the telephone. The advantage of telephone interviews are they are cheaper than personal interviews and can be conducted in a shorter time. It's very cheaper because we can call that person directly and we can ask the questions. Okay, that one is the telephonic interview. Okay, then another benefits of this the advantage of telephonic interview that are cheaper than personal interview and can be conducted in a shorter time. In personal interview it will take time and we need to spend, means more expensive, it is more expensive. Okay, but in the case of telephonic interview it is less expensive. They allow the researchers to assist and clarify the questions. Okay, the disadvantage of this method is to access the people. Sometimes people will disconnect and people will not pick the call. Demerit of this telephonic interview. Next one is pilot survey. Pilot survey means it is a pre-testing of questionnaire. This pilot survey, once the questionnaire is ready, we need to test that questionnaire. What we will do? We will pre-test the questionnaire. For the pilot survey, providing a preliminary idea, it helps in pre-testing the questionnaire. Through the pilot survey we can pre-test the questionnaire, then we can understand the shortcomings and drawbacks of the questions. Okay, then pilot survey helps in assessing the suitable question and clarity instructions and performance of enumerators, these things we can analyze. Then pilot survey means it is a pre-testing of the questionnaire. Pilot survey means it is the pre-testing of the questionnaire. Okay, here you can see the advantages of personal interview. Highest response rate for personal interview, because we are going directly and asking the question. Highest response rate. Second one, allows use of all type of questions. Next one, we can ask any type of question. Better for using open-ended question. Allow clarification, ambiguous questions. Most expensive. What is the demerit personal interview? Most expensive. And next one, possibility. Another demerit, possibility of influencing respondent. We can ask lot of questions and we can influence them. That one is another demerit. Next one, for time taking. More time taking, it's consuming more time. That one is the another disadvantage of personal interview. Next one, mailed interview. What is mailed interview? Mailed interview. See, mailed interview, when the data in a survey collected by mail, we can call it as mailed interview. Okay, in mailed interview, we can send that questions through email or through postal service, or like that through SMS we can send that questions, and we will get the answer. We will get the answers. Investigators will give the answers. Then in mailing questionnaire, mailing method, under this method questionnaires are mailed to the informants, and the method is most suited when the area of study is very wide. If area of study is very wide, that time we can use this method. We can send the question through email or through SMS or through postal, like that we can send the questions. The informants are educated. In that one, informant should be educated. Okay, the enumerators methods, another one method is there, enumerators method. Enumerator himself, he will answer the questions, and this method usually when the population is large, population or the sample is large, that time we will use this method. Okay. Then in mailing method, the disadvantage is the mail survey there is less opportunity to provide assistance. Suppose that person is not educated, we cannot give assistance. If it is direct telephonic or other method, means we can help them. This one is like these questions, we can explain them. Okay, then mailing is also likely to produce low response rate due to certain factors. Means people will think, why I need to fill these answers, like that people will think they will not return that questionnaire. That one is another problem. Okay, then loss of questionnaire in the mail itself, like that problem will come in the mailing questionnaire. These are the disadvantages of mailing questionnaire. Then here mailed questionnaire means benefit, it is least expensive. Expensive is very less. Only method to reach remote areas. In this method, suppose that person is staying in remote area, then we can mail the questionnaires. No influence on respondents. Maintenance anonymity of respondents. Best for sensitive questions. Sometimes if it is sensitive questions, people will not answer. For that one, mailing questionnaire is good. Okay. Next one, cannot be used by illiterate. Illiterates cannot use this method. Long response time. Then does not allow explanation of unambiguous questions, means sometimes they will not give explanation, long response time, sometimes they will not send back that questionnaires answer, then a reaction cannot be watched. We cannot watch the reaction. That one is the another disadvantage of mailing questionnaire. Next one, telephonic interview. It is relatively low cost, relatively less influence on respondents. Means it will not influence the respondents. Relatively high response rate. Normally people will give reply. Okay, then in disadvantage side, limited use, reaction cannot be with. Sometimes people will tell lie. We cannot watch their reactions. Possibility of influencing respondents, means we can influence through phone, we can influence the respondents. That one is another disadvantage.